Well, tonight, the majority of Ohio is covered in red because of COVID-19. Take a look at this map. Franklin County is approaching purple status if things don't change next week. Thanks for sticking with us tonight at 6. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Now, these numbers show a grim picture of where Ohio sits right now, with a new record of nearly 7,000 new cases today. And this trend has been going on for a while. So when will this end? Today, Governor Mike DeWine addressed what he might do now and how much help Ohio will get once a vaccine arrives. Here's 10 TV's Kevin Landers with what the governor had to say. Kevin?
Well, good evening. For the first time, the governor told us that Ohio could receive 30,000 vials of the vaccine as early as December. Now, considering we're a state of 11.7 million, that's really not a lot. Those doses will first be given to first responders and others on the front lines. Plus, they'll need 2 doses, so we're really talking about a vaccine for 15,000 people. Now, the governor said he's hoping everyone who wants a shot will hopefully get one by April, although it could be sooner. Now, since the pandemic hit, mask wearing and stay-at-home orders have been the most effective ways of slowing the spread. I asked the governor, with record numbers of cases and hospitals seeing their bed space reduced by increasing numbers of COVID patients, why not issue another stay-at-home order? He says he's concerned about the human toll it will take, and for now, he says it's not an option.
It's not a never, but this is within our control. We don't have to let it get that bad. We don't have to let it get to the point where our hospitals are stacked up. We don't have to get to the point where our hospitals can't do other types of surgeries. These are things we can avoid. We have it within our power to do. And I think we need to try that before we get to the point, the absolute drastic nuclear bomb of shutting down again.
Now, the governor said in 1 week, Franklin County is 1 week away from going to level 4. That's purple. That is the highest public health advisory warning. Reporting live from the State House, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, bar and restaurant owners are preparing for yet another big blow. They heard the governor's warning.
And they are seeing the writing on the wall here. 10 TV's Brittany Bailey talked to one local owner and a bride who are both taking action.
Just wanted to go to lunch with friends today and get together and have a nice lunch.
But those lunch plans hit a sour note for these ladies who showed up at Mozart's Thursday.
We didn't know it was only for carryout, so when we arrived, we just now found that out.
For the second time during this pandemic, Mozart's is going silent for indoor dining and events. That means no music, no toasts, no dips on the dance floor.
Till about a couple days ago, I thought I would make it through this pandemic. Today, I don't know.
Anand Saha and his wife Doris have owned Mozart's for 25 years. This pandemic is their toughest challenge yet. And the threat of another shutdown is a familiar tune they don't want to hear.
We feel that we've done everything we could, and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And that's what's unfair, I feel. I feel the governor's done a great job protecting the citizens. This is not a blue or a red matter. This is our livelihood.
No dancing, no wedding.
That was the takeaway from the governor's evening address for Angela Marinelli. She had a Saturday wedding planned at Mozart's until she heard there would soon be an order banning dancing and games.
We chose Mozart's intentionally to keep things quaint and intimate, but it's also important for that quaint and intimate ceremony and reception to be meaningful and to be fun. And why put all this money into a night where everyone has to sit at their table?
So the reception is on pause for Marinelli, and the tempo has dropped a few notches for Mozart's.
My business and these small businesses is the fabric of our community. We are what makes this city great. And if we are not going to be around, if there's a pandemic and the pandemic's gone, this city is going to suffer.
It's really important for all of us to remember right now to support these local businesses that have supported us through all of this. It's been, taxing emotionally for everyone to stay inside, and I think about people who their livelihood depends on their business. And so people like Mozart's and small businesses, they really rely on our support. So if anyone could support them, right now is the time.
Brittany Bailey, 10 TV News.
Angela Marinelli says she and her fiance will still get married this weekend, but at a small backyard ceremony. Meanwhile, Mozart's will be relying on its carry-out service and popular bakery items.